Howdy, folks. Happy Halloween, I guess. Swore I was never going to do this again. But then again, I did kind of promise that I would. So, Alien Isolation. I have something of a checkered history with this game. The thing you have to understand, I mean, I quite famously, I think I did about 7 episodes of this, shitting my pearly pink panties all the way through, and then when I finally got to the part where the actual alien came out and started hunting you, that was it. I just noped the hell out of there. I've never been back. The thing you have to understand, Alien came out in 1979. I was 9 years old. Now, obviously, I didn't go to the movies to watch Alien when I was 9, but one of my primary school teachers did, and it made such an impression on her that the day after she saw the movie, she came into class, and instead of teaching us, she just went on and on and on about this movie. Now, this was 2 years after Star Wars came out, and I saw Star Wars when I was 7, and it made a massive impression on me. So I was a huge science fiction fan, and even though I couldn't see Alien because I was only 9, it was a science fiction movie, so I wanted to know everything about it. Now, that was a lot harder than it sounds in the 1970s because there was no internet. So I would just collect like newspaper clippings and things, anything I could get my hands on about this movie. Well, I finally got to see it in 1982, the night before my whole family emigrated to South Africa. Alien received its British TV premiere, and I was allowed to stay up and watch it. Oh. This movie made quite an impression on me. Right, I can't promise how long this... Well, you already know how long this video is. You've seen it on the thumbnail. I'm almost certainly not going to finish this. I'm not going to play the main game again, but there's some downloadable content. Yeah, I'm playing it on novice because, yeah, just no.
Whatever it was big and...
You sure took him into the air shaft?
Disappeared into one of the cooling ducts.
That's the actual cast.
My question is...
That's Yaphet
it's using
Kotto.
the air ducts to move around.
You know, the primary air shaft may work to our advantage.
And that's
We can
Tom
lead it
Skerritt.
through down to the main airlock.
Captain Dallas.
Who gets to go into the vent?
I don't know if that was actually Veronica Cartwright who played Lambert. Okay, so this is recreating the events of the movie. Now, in the movie, it was Captain Dallas who went into the air vents to try to flush the thing into the airlocks. But you can pick Ripley.
What do I need to do?
Oh!
Ripley,
No.
you lead it into the primary
Alright.
air shaft. We trap it on the lower deck. Then Ash opens the airlock. Lock down the maintenance hatches where Parker, Lambert, and me are tracking it on the way. Let's do it, people.
Okay, I was obviously pressed the wrong key. I was trying to scroll through the different characters you could choose to send out after the alien. What is that? Yeah, you can pack that shit in. Flamethrower fuel. What's up with Lambert? Actually, that's the table where Kane was killed. It cleaned up well. Right, yeah. If it looks like I'm stalling for time, you're absolutely fucking right. I said, when I did my original Alien Isolation playthrough, will you stop doing that? That made me think there's an alien rowing in it. This movie actually gave me nightmares. And it did. Okay, that's the bridge. And it did. And it still does. I get 2 kinds of nightmares. Bear in mind, I'm a 53-year-old man. Right? I get 2 kinds of nightmares. One of them isn't really a nightmare, it's more like an anxiety dream. And there's Parker. Or is it Dallas? Oh, it is Parker. The first one isn't really a nightmare, it's more like a kind of an anxiety dream. And it's always, I'm back in the Navy, but for some reason, I shouldn't be in the Navy. I'm well past my retirement date, but something's gone wrong, my records have been lost, and nobody can tell me when I should have been, retired and become a civilian again. And on top of that, I'm always late for something. So it's not really a nightmare, but it's more like an anxiety dream. Hey Parker, you got anything useful for me? The other kind of nightmare that I have has got these fuckers in it. You know when you have a dream and you wake up and you can't quite remember? I mean, everything's fresh in your head as soon as you wake up. And you think, oh, that was amazing. That was really cool. And there's the bridge again. Let's have a look around. But then it very, very quickly fades and you can only remember specific details rather than the whole dream. But when you wake up, it's incredibly vivid. I have nightmares with these fuckers in them. Oh, flamethrower. I'm having that. Right. And I had one just a couple of weeks ago. But these are the kind of nightmares that will wake me up screaming. And the only thing I can remember about this specific nightmare was that one of these fucking aliens... I mean, there was a whole bunch of stuff that happened before this one point, which is the only thing I can remember clearly. But one of these fuckers had caught me, and it was just keeping me pinned down. It wasn't hurting me. It wasn't killing me. It was just lying up. It was just holding me down and like breathing into my ear. And that seemed to go on for a long time. Those are the kind of dreams I have about these things. The computer room, nothing useful in here. Oh, there is something in here. So when I say these things give me nightmares, I am not joking.
We got an unexpected wake-up call. Yellow light. I spoke to Mother, and she's picked up a distress call, a repeating acoustical beacon from a nearby planetoid. Doesn't sound like any radio signal I've heard. As the suit's listing no, company rules say we check it out. Now I've got to go tell the crew. They already know something's up. Tell us out.
There's Ash.
The security system has shut a number of doors, so you'll need to gather equipment en route. Mother isn't really helping the situation, unfortunately.
Okay. So, I have a flamethrower. I'm pretty sure I also... Was that flamethrower fuel? Right, yeah. I'm going to need as much of that as I can get my hands on. Hypersleep chamber. Ah.
Nostromo has landed on the surface of the planetoid the acoustical beacon is transmitting from. Dallas, Kane, and Lambert are making preparations to approach the beacon on foot. Surface structure is basalt, with traces of rhyolite and probable lava overlays. Atmosphere, inert nitrogen, a little oxygen, and high levels of free CO2. Pressure reads at 10 to the 4th dynes per centimeter.
The security system has shut a number of doors, so you'll need to gather equipment en route.
Thanks, Ash.
Mother isn't really helping the situation, unfortunately.
Nope, fuck that. Not going down there yet. Flamethrower fuel. There's medical. Oh, I really don't want to be doing this. You bastards! Oh, there's the facehugger. Dead now. It's already implanted its egg. Kane. The XO. Killed him. I think I've probably picked up everything that I can pick up. And now I'm really just stalling for time. Because I don't want to do this. Alright, no, there is more stuff. Anything else? Oh. Okay, a floating glass. There were two principal designers on Aliens. Aliens? Alien. Everybody knows H.R. Giger, the Swiss surrealist who designed all the alien shit. But the interiors of all the ships and stuff, in fact, the exteriors of the ships as well, were all designed by futurist Ron Cobb. He even came up with these symbols. They all mean something. I just can't remember what those are. Back to the bridge. Okay, so... yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's the computer room. Oh, yeah, there's no sense in putting this off any longer. I've basically explored the entire upper deck of the ship, and now we need to go down to the engineering level. And I really don't want to. Alright, Ash. So...
the security system has shut a number of doors, so you'll need to gather equipment en route. Mother isn't really helping the situation, unfortunately.
yeah, I heard you the first 2 times, Ash. So, I have a fully fueled flamethrower with 100 spare fuel. Now, so right click pulls up your active weapon. I presumably left click fires, although I don't want to waste any of the fuel. How do I get the motion tracker? Trying 1, 2 and 3 here. Mouse wheel isn't doing anything. Alright. Let's check input nothing. I may have to edit this bit out. So, yes, yes, yes. Aim, change focus. Right mouse button, fire throw, melee. Well, that's going to be any use. Left mouse button, use E. Radial menu, Q. That might be it. Select revolver, select shotgun, flamethrower, bolt gun. Obviously, I don't have any of these. Next weapon is mouse wheel. Okay, so mouse does motion tracker is space. Alright, good. No, I haven't changed anything. Sod off. So you just hold space. Okay. Here we go.
Good luck. I'm closing the hatch behind you.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Sure.
Okay. How do I? Oh, C to crouch. What was that? Oh no. What? No. It's that way. There's some... It's going to hear these doors opening. Oh shit. And it'll hear the sound of the motion tracker as well. Oh, come on. Really? Already? No, no, no. Fuck off! Oh! No! Oh. I went into the vent. No, 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 fuck off. Oh, God, no. Nope. I can't do this. God, I hope you're all pleased with yourselves. Fuck me. Yeah, I don't say I didn't try. I just cannot do this. That thing scares the shit out of me. Can you imagine? You know they did a VR mod for this game. Can you? Fuck no, no. Well, I hope you all got your money's worth. There is no fucking way I'm doing that again. It just scares me too much. I mean, I'm not particularly good with horror games anyway, but you do a horror game with that thing in it? Nope. Nope. I'm out of here. So, yeah. Uh, it turns out I'm still a massive fairy where this thing's concerned. I mean, I knew this going in. There was no way I was even going to complete one of the DLC content packs. But I did promise I'd give it a try. And I kept my word. And I am never doing this again. That's a promise. Anyway, happy Halloween, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, you sadistic bastards. As always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.